Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media and it's Miller time. I know you guys like when I say that. On week 46, I may or may not do 2 weeks, we'll see. So stitching real or drawn, I really wanted to find something that was stitched, but I never did. Although, I mean, there's stitching on this chair, so I might count that. This is also my something green. Something with fins. I've already put her together because she was difficult. A bit of green. A dessert item. I told you I'd use the Oreos. Communication such as a radio or telephone. I have this TV. I don't know that, or I have this TV. I have a smaller TV too, but you know, TV will work for that. It says such as a radio or telephone. I was tempted to use potatoes. If you know, you know. And a bonus is an office supply. So I think I need to do a flip out for this page. So I went ahead and tore out this, which has these file folders on it. And I mean, I'm going to have to add a page anyway, but in order for her to fit, I'm going to need her on a wider page. So I thought I could go ahead and add a page which can fold in, and then if it needs to fold in a little bit, let's see. Oh, I think I know what to do. I think I can do this. So I'm gonna fold it in and also have it kind of stick out a little bit from the, and then yeah. How far in can I go with that? Not very. Alright, so I need to come in a little bit further, because I am going to need it to attach to the page, even if it attaches really weird and wonky, which is probably what I'm going to have to do, because that page is a little bit weird and wonky. So, how's that? That's a little bit better, straightwise. Alright, and then I'll take a little bit off the top and the bottom. Now, I don't want to forget which line I just used. I'm going to move this to the side for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that real quick, just so I know that that's the line. I need to re-ink this, but that's alright, just so that I will see where the line is when I refold it back up. That's all I'm talking about. And then it's too tall as it stands, so I'm going to take a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom, because actually I don't mind if it's shorter. But alright, so she's still gonna be too long to go this way unless she sticks off the page. And then if I put her on the chair, the chair's not gonna fit. Let's see, what was I thinking? Let's see if this goes on the page. So the chair may or may not get used because it can't go any further on this side. But if it sticks out on this side, that might be okay. But this side already goes to the spine. If I put her on the chair, we'll see. I don't know if she's going to end up on the chair or not, because then I will have to fold her fin in, so I'll need to strengthen her fin. The other thing to do is to go this way, in which case the chair definitely does not work, but that's okay. We've got a little bit of green on here, and we can still have the file folder showing, and we have the TV, and then also we have a giant cup of milk. Which is or may or may not end up somewhere. I've cut off the top, I realize. I can put the top back on, but you know, So I haven't quite figured this out yet. Or she could be on TV, which is another option. And let's see. My fingers aren't working. Oh, I did get my lab results back, and my iron is low, so that would explain some things. I mean, it's one thing when you're pretty sure your iron is low, but then when you find out for sure that your iron is low, you're just kind of like, See, I have a little TV as well, which might fit a little bit better. I don't know. But with this TV, which could come out of the milk a little bit, which also has a little bit of green in that picture, so, you know. And then I was also thinking, you know, maybe you could put that little fish up there just for fun. The file folders don't show anymore, but that was the bonus anyway. And then we could just kind of put this right across there even, because, you know, TVs and Oreos could be obsessions, right? Oreo sessions. Ooh. If I just have the O and the E, oh, I would need an O. I would need it, you know, Oreo sessions. Oreo sessions. Yep, I know I'm weird. And then the other option for stitching is I have this placemat which has some stitching on it. Also has a little bit of green on it. But it also has those words on it, which is a little bit annoying. So I'd have to place it just so. So then barely any of the stitching would show. But I could just get it just like that. And then the stitching would be there and I wouldn't see the words. I used to have a bigger piece of that, but I used it somewhere else. So yeah, this is what we're looking at. And then this was a light fixture somewhere, so I could just have her kind of like floating in these little white, they could be milk bubbles, just so that there's something at the bottom. So now none of the file folders show at all. So we don't have to have this here, or we can make it smaller. I do like the TV kind of coming out of the milk. So that's a possibility, and then I could add some, well, I could keep this as the stitching, and also, but it also has a little bit of green. I could add stitching too. And then do we like the obsessions still? Because maybe our obsessions are TV crime dramas, and that's why the file folders, case closed. This could go higher. See, when I had the Oreos, I was like, oh, if I find milk, I need to cut out the milk. And I did find milk, so, you know. So, I don't know. The TV can go higher on the page. Alright, let's just start gluing some stuff down and hoping for the best. What did I say? I might want to, we'll see about her. Alright. We'll start with the bottom of the milk here, because we want to put things under the milk, potentially. Like, I like the TV coming out of the milk, sorta. If it weren't for the popcorn, I'd probably be willing to cut the TV out. Well, if the legs aren't going to show, you know, we don't care about the popcorn. We can go ahead and cut it. She says, you know, once we find the scissors, just gotta find the scissors. There we go. Of course, I could just cut around the popcorn. Don't have to cut it perfectly. It's still gonna know it's popcorn. Although it was kind of nice to have the pink that was sort of in her fin as well. Now the fin came from a Poise ad, and the girl, she was holding a sign, which is why she's able to hold the Oreos. I was just kind of like, Yeah, that'll work. And she had the best face. I mean, do you see her face? I mean, is this not a girl that loves Oreos? I saved the sign so you could see what it said, but get me off this page, I think it said. So she was like holding like a placard that said, get me off this page. So that was kind of funny. Alright, now that I'm cutting the TV out, I might have some other ideas. I don't know. Do we still want the TV at the top, or do we want the TV elsewhere? Because when it was a big block, you know, it kind of had to be the background. But now that it's just the TV and the VCR and the popcorn. No, VCR? Actually, it looks like it could be a VCR. It's supposed to be an old and there were no VCRs in the 50s though, which is, I think, the look they're going for in the picture. But sorry, but I already glued the milk down, didn't I? This is why I only glue part of it, because you never know what's gonna happen. See, I could go behind and in front in that way. You know, you can kind of incorporate things a little more if they are. That milk's not straight. Is that going to annoy me? It might. It could be behind her. See, this is where my brain starts to go. Let's see. So, the Oreo is the Oreo. The TV is, you know, proportionate to her size. The Oreos are, you know, kind of big. She's excited. She gets to watch her cartoons with giant Oreos. I mean, wouldn't you be excited about that? Oh, also I thought about this as a communications device, because you use it to communicate that you want some attention. Attention, please. Which way do we want these to go? But now the top is bare. So now we could, well, now that we did that, well, I'm not saying the milk can't go sideways. I mean, really, we can do what we want. It's art. It's my collage, and I can do what I want. I want to start a blog that basically says, it's my boat, I'll rock it if I want to. Or something. But, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that's kind of fun. She's gonna dunk the cookies into the milk somehow or other. That could be like the bubbles at the top of the milk. And if we do that, is she, okay, we're kind of going off. I'm in the deep end. I'm glad I cut out the light, because I like the bubbles. You know, she's going to look a little funny, but I think that's what she's going to do. She's going to be dunking the cookies, because why not? And we'll just put the TV here, because that makes sense. And not. I'm aware that it does not make sense. Something stitched. The placemat is stitched, so the placemat's kind of nice. It could just kind of be like that, just as a background design of sort. I mean, we could still use the word obsessions, right? So now you guys have an idea of how my brain works. Sorry. Sorry you had to go there. This is, but you know, I didn't know that's what I was going to be doing when I started this. And that's part of the fun of the collage and bringing you guys along with me. Who knows where we're gonna end, or if I can even tear a straight line. Apparently today I cannot tear a straight line. I kind of want to make Oreo in there somehow. We can make Oreo in there. We're just gonna cover up the bee a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And a little bit more. Just make it tiny, tiny little, just a little bit of a... So, there we go. We're going to cover up the bee. And O-R-E-O, right? Will that one work? Let's hope so. O-R-E-O, Oreo. It's not quite right, is it? Let's try. That's better. I want it to be at least as dark as the other words. Oreo sessions. Like when you're binge watching your favorite shows and eating Oreos and dunking them in milk and you're a mermaid. Oreo sessions. It's a new thing. You guys can Netflix and chill. We're gonna Oreo sessions. And the files, that's because cold case files or, you know, murder mysteries. That's our obsessions, right? Oreo sessions with we should get murder mysteries on here somewhere. Will that fit up there? A little bit. Will it fit down? Let's see. How much is she gonna cover? Okay, that can go right up there. Let's ink it up a little bit. Do something to make it, she's pink. A little bit of purple, and that's blue. You know what would be perfect? Faded jeans. Oh, faded jeans is right here. Faded jeans. And blue, 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 blue. That's for dark blue, but this is a medium sort of blue. And I used the same paper to write Oreo, so they should all take ink somewhat the same. There we go. That was really good on the blue. Okay, let's stick that up there. Alright, so how long has that been taking? Not long. Should we do the next week too? That way there's just the one video and I can make other videos that might be more fun to watch or that more people would watch. Now, I know there's some of you that love these videos and then there's a lot of people that don't watch these videos, and that's just the way it is. What am I gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. Where'd she go? There she is. Yeah, we'll stick the stitching right there. I think it'll work. Right to the edge. And got our case files for the murder mysteries that we're watching. And Oreo Sessions it is. And that's how Oreo Sessions was born. Do we want to put him on top of the TV here? Oh wait, his face doesn't show. Maybe we'll stick him down there. He's kind of cute right there. Just a little pop of orange. Why not? He's not a real goldfish, in case you're wondering. I think he's like in Jello or something. I don't even know. I cut him out at some point and thought he was cute. Alright. Let's get you on here, girl. Or whatever you are. You can kind of see all the behind the scenes magic on the back of this, how she was put together. Oh, crumbs. Well, we will get her on there and glue the the tail on. Well, you know what I could do? Since her tail got ripped, this might be fun, is we will stitch her tail. That's too thick. I need a really, that one's 0.8. I need a really, I think 8 might be too thick too, yep. I need like a 0.3 kind of a deal. 0.08. And then when I do find one, there's no guarantee that it's going to be, this one says fine. That one might work. She's just a little bit of stitching to sew her back together. That's her stitching. There you go. She's stitched back together. We broke her. Now she's fixed. Let's see. Oh, the bubbles. The bubbles. The bubbles. The bubbles. Do they want to go this way or they want to go that way? Let's not break the bubbles. They're going this way, right? Oh, it was just brilliance cutting out that bubble light, because now it looks like she's dunking the I know, because I'm brilliant, so it was just brilliant. And oh, I did not pay much attention to that right there, did I? Because, you know, I ripped the tail and that just caused all kinds of issues. I think I might just go ahead and make this a flip right there. Just a little flip. But I also might cut off the border part. See if we can do any better. Speaking of murder mysteries, I've been rewatching Lewis, which was the spin-off from Inspector Morse. I don't know if anybody else watches that stuff. I know Susan said she was also watching Lewis. Well, I said rewatching, she said her too, so I'm assuming it's not her first time around too. Susan B, that is, so, you know, don't get confused. My other Susans, like Susan F and Susan A, don't want you to be confused and think that I'm talking about you. There we go. So, stitching, real or drawn, there's that and there's that. Something with fins, there's her. A bit of green, well, there's a bit of green in this as well. A dessert item, Oreos and milk. Communication such as radio or telephone, we have a television. And bonus office supply, we have the file folders back there. And I'm trying to think if it bothers me too much that those words show or not. You know, before I go and glue that down completely. What is this? That is a little pink rose. That would look like I was covering something up. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it poking up. All right, let's stick it in the book. Also, ooh, let's look at the next prompts as well. I mean, that was potentially gonna be something green. Just potentially. Oh, wouldn't that be kind of fun? Just on the back of that, just to flip it out, and that could be my something green, couldn't it? Is it too much? I mean, it's only, well, the fish is already hiding. If you don't want the fish to hide, we have to do that. And then do that, and then that can fold out like that. But no, we won't. We're overthinking it. All right. So next week will be week 47. Or this coming week. A key, your handwriting, something that represents an event, winter, origami, or anything folded, something painted. Well, paint, that's the easy thing. That's the easiest thing on there. Something that represents an event, winter. All right, let me find some things and I'll be back. Oh, I thought I hate when I don't hit pause, because now when I merge the videos together, it's gonna be off. The paper, the sounds, it's all gonna be off. That's all right. I'm still gonna put them together, I think. Okay, so a key, I have to be fresh and use this key right here. So, you know, we got the roads, the freeways, the tolls. That's the key I'm using. But I went ahead and grabbed off a little bit of the map as well to stick on here somewhere or other, just for fun. Then for winter, I've got a picture for winter, but I also have like this snowy bit. Kind of looks like snow, so that might be fun. Need the key to actually show though, don't we? I do have this top part of a key if I want to use that, but you know me, I like to be fresh. Something that celebrates, something that represents an event. I'm thinking cake, glasses, you know, cheers, you toast to an event, you know, there's cake, also maybe this celebration here, you know, you celebrate an event. An event is celebrated. Well, these were, I was thinking about that for winter, but then I changed my mind, I think. I don't know, she's bigger. But, you know, anytime I can use Toot and Puddle, I do. So, we'll see. Although, he could just be over here just staring at them. Be like, hey, anybody gonna help me shuffle? There's a lot of snow here. Something folded was the bows are folded. Also, I have these which have like confetti on them, sort of, which is like more of a celebration kind of a thing. I could use the cake, but I got the bows for something folded. I've got the drinks for something that represents an event. A party, you got drinking, there you go. A party is an event. So I thought, you know, having these glasses all over the place might be kind of a fun background with the bows. And then, you know, he can just kind of be, it can be him or it can be them. Why aren't you guys here to answer my questions when I'm wondering what I should do? Let's see, let's cut him down real quick. Oh, whoops. In case you're wondering where I got the snow, it was in the background of this picture here. So, you know, look in the backgrounds too. I'm going to cut this hill. And cut his ear, around his ear, and then cut the top of the, there we go. Now, the rest of him is kind of weird, but that's probably because I cut something on the other side of the page. I cut something on the other side of the page, and I was just trying to save him, is what was happening there. So, that might, alright. Let's go ahead and get the key on here. I want some of this snow on the bottom. And then he's just kind of sitting in the snow. Give him a little bit more, what's the word I want? Not such straight lines. Just give him a little bit of course I won't ink him because, you know, we don't want brown and yellow, whatever, snow. I had a really a bad thought earlier. Not a bad thought, but like an event in his life. There was bacon, and that would be an event for him where he'd be dead and become bacon. Yeah, I have issues. I'm aware. I am aware of the many issues. So aware. So very aware. Alright. And then we can go ahead and stick our key in here. And he can maybe be right about there. There's the hill. The hill goes up. I don't know. I mean, he can have a friend who's just laughing. You're having to do all the work. And then just something else for the background. I was thinking, you know, just to have something else back there. Besides file folders. Also, we can add more snow. We want the key to show. Alright, and then we have the glasses, right? The glasses are representing the event, the celebrations that happen in life. Maybe we want to bring the blue over here. We'll bring this blue down here, and this blue over here. And then a contrast, complementary color there. And stick a little bow back here. Well, where's the silver one? Oh, or he could be with him, you know. I figured he needed a friend. So I brought a couple friends. One is nicer than the other, just saying. Now, if we use the gold bow, we might prefer that. And probably don't, oh here, this was the silver bow. Can go on there. So something like this, and then I have to handwrite something. So that covers your key, something that represents an event, winter, something folded, and then something painted. But I don't really have something painted in there, do I? Okay, well, let's find something painted real quick. Oh, the other option for something was cake celebrates an event, and this cake was kind of cool, but I didn't really want that person's hand in the cake. Like, I didn't want to, like, I don't know how to, I don't necessarily want the cake with something out of it either, so. Alright, something painted. I don't need purple. I don't, what do I want? Nope. That's just painted black. Hold on. Well, this is what happens when I go to look for painted paper, is I find like a giant glass, and I'm like, well, would I rather have a giant glass to celebrate with? You know what I mean? And, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I mean, you celebrate with a toast, an event, what is it? Something that represents an event. Celebration is an event. Alright, well, let's get some background down, and then I can kind of figure out what I want to do. Alright, this is painted, so this I will stick on here. And it's not a bad color. It's a color I like, so it'll work with whatever I do. Pretty much. It should. And the key. Should we put the key sideways just so that we make sure that it shows some? And then it's a little bit less obvious that it's just, it'll just look like random writing maybe, instead of, oh no. Just do that, and we will add our winter. So this is winter, so I don't even have to put the pig on at all. I mean, I just want to use him because I love him. You know, he's not integral to the whole gist of everything. Let's see. The problem is magazine on sticky glue pages is never going to end well. It's just probably going to rip. So you want to be careful about that. Okay. Maybe not. Let's see. What else? Got some more over here. And if I had been smart, I would have put this one down first because it has the writing on it. But I didn't, so oh well. Just have to make sure something goes there. Where is he? Where'd my piggy go? Alright, so now I need to decide if I want this on here, which, you know, might come down a little bit. with it. Get most of the bottle on there. Oh, here he is. And he can just kind of stand there. Or, let's see, we had this glass down here and a little bit of something folded there. This is also painted and it's got the color of him in there. He's got some blue too, which is nice. This blue cup can go here. Oh yeah, he's wearing yellow, so the yellow could make sense. We can overlap the cups. They're just kind of there. And then, you know, a little folded paper being our bows. Can go in a couple places. Oh, you know, if I want 3 bows, you know what I could do, right? I could just have one coming off the side over here. And that's what you do when you only have 2 of something and you want it to be 3. You just cut it off. That's if you want it to be 3. You don't have to do 3. You can just do 2 if that's what you want to do. But I want to do 3. Hence, 3. So you'll have to tell me in the comments if you wished I had done the giant cup or if you like the 3 small cups. Which was your, you know, we'll go down here. Because why not? And even still, I could change my mind. I've got the bows on there, the folded paper. Yeah, I kind of want to do the giant cup. I kind of wish I could figure out how to get him in standing on the ice and still have the rim of the cup, but that's just not really possible, is it? How would it be possible? Well, the only way it would be possible probably is if I could somehow very, very carefully just cut the rim. Just cut, and this paper is already fairly delicate to begin with. But just cut this part right here. And the other side here. Because he would still show on the inside of the glass. But the rim of the glass, oh shoot, it totally cut. Nope, that did not work at all. That was a sad, sad state of affairs. Let's see, let's cut him out. Now that we've done that, let's just, I don't know if I want to deal with the scarf. I'll figure this out. Don't mind me. Don't you worry about me. I will figure it out and it'll be adorable, hopefully. Or it'll be stupid. Either way, it'll be done. Whether we love it or not, it'll be done. I got something on him. I'm not sure what, but there is something all over him. Let's see. Alright, so now I've got a hole in the cup, so, you know, what we could do though is he's got this little arm thing happening here. And he could just kind of be like, dude, what the heck? Although it would make more sense down in the drink rather than on top of the, but he would still cover the Well, you know, if I ruin this, I just go back to the original plan. That's all that happens there. It's already got that. It's already got the, there we go. Okay. That covers up the first problem. Just have his head cover that. And then we have our celebratory drink. Put the cover on that, you say? Yes, I will, because I'm sure you worry about me when it comes to sharp objects. I would worry about me too. Should we put him on there or not? He's too busy looking at the drink to notice that the poor pig is in the water. Alright, we do have one more bow right here, which we might stick out from behind there. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Probably just gonna put it in just the wrong place. Okay, that works. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Come back up. We want some of it behind and some of it on top, because the more we can integrate, the better. Ouch. Like I said, sharp things. You're right to be concerned. Okay, just kind of stick him on there so he stays. And then, alright. Oops, something is amiss right here. Okay. And, okay, good. We got most of the bottle on there. I'm just going to trim that off. And, yeah, but my husband was down here, like, making noise, kind of like without saying words, trying to tell me he wanted my attention. That cup is really crooked. That's unfortunate. That's alright. Should we do any smaller cups? Should we do... We can make it look a little bit less crooked if we... That does not make it look less crooked. That actually makes it look more crooked. Wow. That is... There's no way I'm fixing... There's just no way to fix that. It's a good thing I put the key sideways, or it might not have shown. So we have key, something that represents an event. You know, we toast, celebrate an event. Winter, we got the snow in the little guy here. Anything folded, or we got the bows, which is folded, and something painted. I have some painted paper back here, which is similar to the color in this, so that worked out nicely. Do I want to bring that color in again somewhere? I mean, how many glasses do we want? We don't. What do we need? It needs something. I don't know what. We could use this kind of like washi. I mean, I realize that it's a cookie or a whatever it's called. Could have that be the bottom of the glass. It's almost the same shape. Oops. Almost looks like someone's face was in there. There, confetti and bring some more blue-green down to the bottom. And yeah, I kind of like it. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. It does kind of help it feel a little bit less crooked. Not much. Not really a whole lot crooked, but also confetti, you know, it's a kind of confetti look to it. I'm gonna keep rationalizing my choices. Also, need to figure out, I wish, if this had been stronger, I would have made it a pocket to stick this in. It would have been really fun to make, you know, have it go into where the drink is going. But I think we might just be boring and do like we did the last one and make it a little flip out. And yeah, we'll do this too, just like the last one. So I did do the bonus on the last two. I don't always do the bonus. So there's that. So that was 46 and 47 in the books. In the book. There's just one book. Margaret Miller is just the one book. So, CC for sale. Oh, my handwriting. Somebody was yelling that. And I keep forgetting the numbers too, but that's okay. I wanted to put, what did I want to put? Let's see if I can find something to use here, like maybe, not that. I was thinking I had some book page and whatnot up here that could work, maybe. Something. Alright, so I just ripped off some paper off of that paper you just saw a minute ago and have Celebrate Every Day. And then I inked it with a color similar to those greens, which seem to be Lucky Clover. And then I wanted to find my numbers, which I might also ink with Lucky Clover. 47. Here's my numbers. I also have these two, but I think the 7, that's a 7. Wonder where the 4 is. The other one would be 46, and that's a nice good size 6. If I don't, oh, and that's the 8. That's not what I want. I don't want the 8. I want the 4. Oh, I could always do that and just like circle the 4 and the 7 or something. There's different ways to do numbers. You do you when it comes to the numbers. Do what makes you happy. I also have, wonder where my 4 is for those. I think it's a pretty big 4. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just being super annoying. Oh, let's put the 47. I need a 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. There better be a 4 in here. 4. There's the 6 and 7 if I decide to use those. 4, okay. And the ampersand, which is my favorite. It's funny how I think of an ampersand as a number kind of a thing. And really, it at one point was after Z or Z, depending on where you live. The ampersand used to be part of the alphabet. How do I know this? Because I watched this guy with long hair that looks like Tim Holtz. And he does, is it etymology? Is that the words one? Not the bug one, but the word one? The word, you know, the study of words. Because there's the study of entomology, I think is bugs, and etymology, I think is words. And he was talking about how the ampersand used to be part of the alphabet. Okay. That's wet with glue, which makes it a little bit harder to tear. Okay, Celebrate Every Day. And 4, 4, 4. And also put the cover on your things, because that's... Have you put the cover on your glue today? Yeah, I came down and the cover was not on my... Here you go. I think it's Susan Anderson that usually reminds me to put my numbers on. I don't remember for sure, but there's a 4. And do we want to use this funny 6? Yeah, we'll use that 6 that goes with a different... Because why would we do the same? And see, that Lucky Clover was pretty close to the green that was in there. It's going to be over the edge when because this is part I'm going to glue on. Okay, and there's the line for the thing. Okay. And this one was 40. Oh, what did I use on this one? I used Faded Jeans, so that would be a good one. We can even put it right. 4. We want to, we'll do this funny 7. We will try to make sure we put it upright. 47. There we go. Those can go back in with my numbers. let's put this in the book. The book is right here. The book is right here. The book is getting thick. She thick, man, she thick. Okay, let's use the heavy duty glue, which was here before I started. That doesn't mean nothing. Just because it's here when you were started doesn't mean a thing. Don't mean a thing. So I don't think that's supposed to go all, oh man, I just messed that up big time, didn't I? Okay, because she goes in like that, and then this folds over like this and sticks out a little bit, remember? See, I had already forgotten about the sticking out part. So I could have potentially just put something over that, but no, we'll just let all the dust and hair stick to the glue. No, the glue will dry and it'll be fine. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get, people. So if you need to add a page into a book, that is one way to do it. You can just make it a little fold in, a little tip in, a little boop. There we go. Now it's in there. Now 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. All the rest can be done on the page. So yeah, we are so close to being done, aren't we? And oh, I can just fold in that way. There we go. It all fits. 4 more pages, and she's a thick one. Talk about alligator mouth. All right, thanks for joining me today, guys. Have a delightful day. Love you.